And there we go. I'm going to throw it up again just so that way everyone can see that screen. Very proud of it. Yeah, I'm in on that. Hey, what up, Dilla? How's it going? Yeah, yeah, me and Link looking at you now. Let's get this here. Good. Good to hear. Welcome to Wednesday, everyone. It's what's the ancient meme? It's Wednesday, my dudes. It is in fact Wednesday, my chats. Yep. Just had some stuff come up and wasn't able to stream this week. So goal being we're gonna do it today. We're gonna do it live. And then go back to Tuesday for following weeks. Figure it's just gonna make it easier on me. Um but yeah. I also changed out the title from this from retro to Zelda. So theoretically, we'll see if that brings in some more people. You know, I figure Zelda's a big enough franchise that it deserves its own tag. Let's see. Hey, Happy. Hello, Dancing Dino. Zelda, I hardly know Anyway, hey, Kyle. Yeah, you must be doing good. Knicks and Spurs. 2 for 2. Yeah, actually, this entire stream is just going to be us watching the Zelda trailer that doesn't exist. Every single fake AI trailer that's on YouTube, as I, let's see, make typing noises. Type, 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 type. All right, there we go. Yeah, no, not doing that. I wouldn't, I care too much about you guys to make you sit through that. Yeah, I know. It was crazy. I checked in on the Cavs Knicks game with like, I don't know, 7 6 7 minutes left in the damn it, I did the meme. Left in the fourth quarter and saw that it was not super close. And then I woke up and saw that it was a win and I was like, "Oh, okay. Apparently James Harden forgot how to defend." From everything I read. I don't know. I didn't watch it, so I'm not going to cast aspersions, especially considering he could absolutely whoop my ass 8 ways to Sunday. I might be tall, but I'm not that tall and I'm not that good at basketball. I'm not great at most sports. I'm okay at bowling. Not great at bowling, but I'm okay. I can definitely get whooped by some others. But yeah, as you can see, I'm all decked out. I got my thrift store original Zelda shirt. Oh, Bashaw, Justin, that you suck at bowling. Shh. Happy, ban this man. Don't ban him. He knows not what he does. But yeah, I got my Zelda shirt. I have my borrowed copy of Zelda 1. Thank you for lending this to me, Happy. It really lends some credence that I am, in fact, a gamer man. It even has the original Nintendo sleeve. I have, let's see, Triconderogas. So they're the Triforce of pencils. You need wisdom, courage to not use them, um, and power, because nothing's more powerful than having 12 already sharpened pencils. And then I have the ancient text. One, ugh, my Hyrule Historia copy that I think was not first run, but definitely one of the original runs. Ugh. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I got it signed by Shigeru Miyamoto himself. See? Hope you guys saw it, because I'm not going back. And you'll just have to take my word for it. But yeah, I've forgotten how much of this book was dedicated to actual, like, Skyward Sword, since it was the new game at the time. Cool jazz, though. Cool jazz. You're right. I bet someone nice did give me that. Sadly, you'll never know who they were. There. Get off my controller, you. But then I have the most ancient of tomes, which I will be consulting occasionally on this run. The official Nintendo Power Super Shiny Collection. Yeah, look, chat. It's you. It's what I see. Zelda. But yeah, this came with the GameCube version that had the all four Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and the demo. So I will be consulting this if we run into major issues, or I will set up a reward for next week that if you guys want to spend channel points, you can force me to use it. That's going to be a thing, but I didn't have time this week, so it's true. Santa doesn't like me. He only got me everything I ever asked for, which was not much. You can ask my mom. It definitely wasn't much. But let's make sure you can hear what I'm on. You know what? Just to mess with the music and have it be the wrong thing. Let me see here. We'll use the Tecmo Bowl soundtrack, because that's definitely what I'm playing. It is a bop, though. Alright, let's get this rolling here. Oh yeah, Hap, I sent it out to everyone. Alright. See, now I can confuse everyone. They're all like, Tecmo Bowl? I didn't think you were playing Tecmo, I thought you were playing Zelda. You fools. Yes, Zelda played for the Chicago Bears in the 80s. And of course, I will be playing the original copy, not the one that has all the specialty stuff on it. As much as that would make me crazy overpowered, I don't really feel like that's fair. So, oh yeah. And we're just gonna groove. 1986, so this game came out 3 years before I was born. And it shows, but story time. Long ago, Ganon, Prince of Darkness, stole the Triforce of Power. Princess Zelda of Hyrule broke the Triforce of Wisdom into 8 pieces and hid them from Ganon before she was kidnapped by Ganon's minions. Link, you must find the pieces and save Zelda. Here's everything you can find in the game. Heart, container heart, fairy, lock, rupee, 5 rupee, life potion, second potion, letter, food, sword, white sword, not the master sword, the magic sword, magical shield, boomerang, magical boomerang, bomb, magical bomb, bow, arrow, blue candle, white candle, because it's technically white, blue ring, red ring, croissant, recorder, raft, step ladder, help me step ladder, magical rod, book of magic, key, magical key, map, compass, and the completed H to the Izzo. Please look up the manual for details. Okay. Where's the manual? Show me the manual. I need the manual. Weren't even thought of. Yeah, it's kind of funny to think that this is something that's been around as long as it is. So, my history with this game. I have started this game probably more times than any game that I have ever played without finishing. I've tons of games I've started, played multiple times, but this is probably the one game that I have never finished the most, if that makes any sense. So, figured, what better to... Also, that fairy... Hang on a sec. That fairy has like a 1 pixel hip. That's gotta hurt. Like, ow. Anyway, so that's why I kind of put it in as a blind-ish playthrough. I've played the first level, like the first dungeon, and gotten some items and things like that, but in no way have I ever beaten the game or come close to beating the game. So this is kind of one of those old school tests I'm gonna find out. Now, obviously, I would like to try and solve these on my own. This is only, wow, it's shiny, so it's going away. This is only non-corporeal in nature, and I will only be consulting it if we are horrendously lost. Otherwise, I will try and figure all these puzzles out on my own. I think I named my... Nope, I actually don't even have a name. Perfect. Oh, that's right. Back when you had to use the select button to actually select things. All right. Register our name. Let's see. How many letters do I get? Oh, cool. I'm a rage comic. All right. By the way, I bet you didn't know, that's a secret code. Unlocks everything in the game right from the bat. No, it's not. But, all right. Delete. Yeah, we'll go with the old standby. Flubus, hero of time. All right, Flubus. Also, fun history fact for people who are younger than me, which statistically speaking, according to my metrics, is most people. This was one of the first games, cartridge-based games, to have battery backup. So this cartridge right here has a little tiny battery in it, and that's what allowed you to actually keep your save data without needing passwords. So that also means that some of these old games, the batteries might die on them, and you end up in a situation where you can't save your game. I had read some reports of people who had been doing that, and they basically bought these games, and you had to beat them in one sitting because there was nothing. So let's go ahead and get stuck in. All right, everything looks good on my end. You guys will have to let me know how audio levels are. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Nah. Does he say it again? No, he does. Okay. No. Alright, classic Zelda. When you're at full health, you fire a big old sword beam. You only get one. Also, he's doing like the sickest hustle. He's just... Alright, so I know where I need to go for the first dungeon. Let's... In this game, oh, there's Zora. Ah, crap. Well, I'm not at full health now, so no more sword beam. Oop, gimme, gimme. Bastard. Wow, I'm gonna die before I even touch the dungeon. How sad. Alright, we'll try and get some hearts so that way that beeping goes away. Oh, and let's be back in a bit. Volleyball. Okay, yeah, no worries, Kyle. This is very beginnings of the game stuff, so I'm not gonna get into too much. Enjoy volleyball. Go your team. But, so, for everyone who is here watching, obviously this is the inventory screen. This is a map. This is one of the cool things about this. It actually does have a map that grows as you goes. So, I'll be able to always go back in. You can get a map, like later Zelda games. I need to... But it's not something where you're going to be in a situation of never knowing where you're going. I'm also obviously playing on the Switch Online version that has the ability to rewind. I am not going to use that. I'm going to stick strictly to the original as much as possible because I want to beat this legitimately. Kinda saw that one coming. I need to make sure my... Oh crap, did I actually do my stuff from last time? I wanted to check that real quick. I didn't. Well, good thing I checked. So I had 46 deaths in Klonoa. Whoops. We'll do a little death reset here, and then back to 1. Perfect. Alright. In no way was this ever going to be a Zelda deathless run. I am not that good at it. Of course, I lost all of my cash because it's, I guess it's Pokemon rules. They mug you when you die. I got a key from the keys. Oh, and I also know that there are like optimizations that people can do where you do certain things in certain orders and you can save keys for other rooms and stuff like that. I'm not going to be fancy. I'm not going to pretend that I know these things. I'm just going to do the best I can. And you're all going to watch me. Cosmic, really. Rimmeroos here. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. Okay. Ooh, double kill. Ah, perfect. Now I have the 2 maps. Yeah, we'll go back. Oh, the compass. I'm glad I went this way. So in Zelda games, again, for anyone who hasn't played them or needs a refresher, the map is in every single dungeon. Oh yeah, check all the things for secrets. The map's in every dungeon, and the compass points to the treasure of the dungeon. So in this case, it's going to be that blinking red light in the upper right-hand corner, which could be what the old man meant when he said the eastmost peninsula is the secret. He could mean something else. One thing I do know, which is very fortunate, is anytime you need to push a block to activate it, it's always going to have room to do so. Like, you never have to run into a block like this, and because then you can't push it in all directions. We're going up. Hell yeah, fat stacks. It is kind of weird to me that the single non-blinking rupee is worth 5, and yet the blinking one that you would think would be more important because it's, well, blinking. Bastard, thank you. Is worth less. Da-na-na-na. Congrats me, I now have a bow. But I cannot use the bow because, unlike almost every other Zelda game, you don't get arrows in this one when you start. You have to buy the arrows, or find the arrows, and then you can start getting them. Until that point, you can't use the bow at all. Which, I mean, it would make this first boss really overpowered if you could. So I guess that's probably why they didn't want you to, but... Alright. I always thought I like these guys because they have big mustaches. And they gave me a boomerang. Which, if I'm remembering correctly, boomerang stuns enemies in this. Yep. And that is a grabby hand, also known as a wall master. Wall masters will grab you and bring you back to the entrance of any dungeon that you are in. And they're a real pain in the patoot, as some people might say. The only good side to them is that if you're quick, you can farm them for items. Looks like they are all dead now. Alright, here we go. Hello, Dragon Man. Oh, hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Praise the sun. And now I have 4 hearts, a boomerang, and a dream. And now I'm also officially in uncharted territory, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. What I do know I need to do is get away from these damn Zoras shooting all their magical BS at me. There we go. Unfortunately, he was stunned and I didn't take damage from that. So we're just going to kind of flip it around here, see what we find. Alright, I'm getting some stacks here, which is good. I need them. Oh, bombs. Sick. No hearts, though. Alright. Alright. Oh. A cave of wonders. Hopefully it's a healing cave, considering how much I'm getting my ass reamed. Buy something, will ya? Ah, so I can get... Okay. So he's going to give me the option of getting the better shield, which... The better shield, I think, can block those bubbles from the Zora, which would be really, really nice. More bombs, and then arrows, which once I get that, I can start using the bow and arrow to fight enemies instead of the boomerang. But I need 80 for that, so I'll have to come back. Oh yeah, no, I'm in rough shape here. Need to go back to some easier areas. That is not it, Goraya. Oh, beautiful. I'm not back to full health yet, but I've at least got more than I had. Now we're talking. I think. Yep. So now I can choose between these weapons. I have to remember, though, that I'm not on the boomerang and I can't just fling them because I'm on bombs. And I really don't want to waste those. Oh, fairy fountain. Go, man. Alright. We're just feeling it out. We're mapping out the areas. We're fighting Tektites, as I recall. Which are just really... Ah, sweet. Clock. Alright, so this is something that obviously doesn't appear in any of the other Zelda games. It's an item that makes it so that way every enemy on the screen freezes. And if you get lucky enough to have one of them be like the first item you find, then you're golden. Like you can just wipe the rest of the thing. Alright, so same items here. Oh, and I'm in the desert, fighting assholes. I have to remember that mashing the button actually seems worse in this. Need to be a little more methodical with my sword strikes. And I'm back to where I was. Okay. Let's see. Give me either more health or more items. More bombs would be preferable. Really don't like having such a minimal amount. Alright, 9 more and we'll be able to buy the arrows. I might actually just want to farm. If I can farm for some rupees. Of course not. I just need $1, man. I need $1. Dollar is what I need. And there it is. Alright, so need to pay more attention to where my little map guy goes. Goodbye, all that money I just worked hard on. And this is the other thing that I remember, because I've gotten the bow before. The bow does not use arrows in the traditional sense. It uses arrows in the... It costs 1 rupee per arrow. So it's quite literally pay to win. Like, the bow and arrow is 100% a pay to win item. Just without DLC. Alright, we have not gone very far left. So let us farm for some money. Get smooched on. Ah, actually, I don't even need to visit Big Fairy. I got Little Fairy to give me smooches. I wonder if I can kill him easier this way. Oh, definitely gonna need to do it this way. Oh, yeah. Oof. That's what you get. The power of money compels you. And I'm right back where I started. Come here. I stabbed the fairy to get her health for reasons. Alright, so now I say we head north. Probably north back to the fairy fountain, because I suck at not getting hits. Oh boy. On the upside, I have all the items, so even if I was to die, I keep the items, I just lose the cash. Oop. Really? None of you gonna give me health? You're just gonna... I think this is a bombable rock. I was incorrect. Do they all come alive? Because if they do, I can maybe farm them for parts. Ooh. Hider of the secret floor hole. Really? None of you guys are gonna have hearts? You're gonna make my chat listen to the beep 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 this whole time. Oh boy. He's gonna kill me. Hey, Frankie Ray 79. Good evening to you as well. Got here just in time to watch me get my ass handed to me by this guy. Well, another one on the pile. But to prove to you, chat, this is... Yep, I still keep all of my items, so I am good there. Now we just need to figure out where I'm going, so... Let's go left this time. I haven't gone left yet. Left's the right direction. It's the same hand I am, so... Yeah, Frankie, thanks for joining in. Thanks for chatting. Just a little perspective. This is a blind-ish playthrough. I've played the first, hour of Zelda 1 a few times back in the day, but I am old and don't remember shit, so I am gonna try and get through it for the first time. Damn it. Lost my money. Ooh, okay, so this guy's got a candle. I know it's useful. I have no clue what it does. I would assume it's like a real candle. It's going to either light things up or catch them on fire. That being said, I'm broke. So let's be less broke together. Alright. Ooh, sweet. No worries, man. Just say nothing. Hello, my face is 5 pixels. Wait, nope, hang on. My face is 6 pixels. and I cannot walk by her. Interesting. Well, we'll presumably find out more of her backstory in the sequel. Oh, trust me, modern day graphics, yeah, they got nothing on 6-pixel Cave Lady. Alright, got one heart back, one heart back. You know, we're almost at the bottom of the screen. I say I should probably just keep going. As long as I don't get murdered by blue. You know, I don't know if these are moblins or bokoblins. It seems to change from Zelda game to Zelda game, so I'll have to look it up in the tome. Ooh. Love that replicated slowdown. So my boomerang can't hit him because it's on a different plane. But his arrow's just big girthy boy, able to fly across 2 planes at the same time. Ooh, okay. Got a cave. Pay me and I'll talk. Ma'am, I need you to listen here. I would pay you not to talk. The fact that you are not going to talk to me means you're not getting any of my money. Alright, so that's basically the bottom there. So now we can go up and see what's what. Apparently what's what is finding like 18 dudes in a single spot. Okay. Oh, good. What am I in the Lost Woods? That is definitely gotta be what this is. Alright. Alright, time to sit up. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So up, so down, down, no. And I'm going to have to assume that going right is going to get me out of this maze. Yeah, that's definitely what that does. Okay. Yeah, actually just started this about an hour ago. Actually, not even an hour ago, about 40 minutes ago. Oh, well, we're getting somewhere. Oh, no worries, kid. It's also on a different day, because normally, obviously, it's Tuesdays, and, well, unless you're in another country, that is not the country I'm streaming in, it is not Tuesday. Actually, nowhere in the world would it be Tuesday, it would be Thursday. Whatever. Hooray, back in the saddle again. Alright. I'll steal you, rob from your pockets. Ah. 2 of you, eh? Ooh, another gate. We got dungeons. So we got 1 dungeon down. So yeah, just Skid for you joining in. And obviously for Frankie, we have 1 dungeon completed. The first dungeon, which is of course the easiest one. Never hurts hearts to start with the easiest thing. And so far we have obtained a boomerang, a bow and arrow, and some bombs. And a very small yet modest pile of money. Uh-huh, I knew you were gonna be the crazy one. Oh, huh. Wasn't that nice of him? Literally none of them. Alright, so what do we got? Level 3. So I missed level 2. I don't even know if I'll be able to do level 3. Also, why is this dungeon colored after Miami Dolphins? Why is Link now, like, fleshy pale? Weird. Anyway, let's rock. Yeah, it's a good point. I'm not sure why they would change it to that extent. Ooh. Alright, Blobulins. I'm glad that the boomerang kills you at least. Nothing. Nope. Those slimes explode out of these things. Skill shot. Oh, alright. Well, I'll take a heart. Or money. Oh boy. Dark Nuts. Which, as I recall, can only be hurt from the back or with bombs. I don't have a whole lot of these, so I need to not F it up. Use 2 bombs, get 4 bombs? Stonks. Ugh. Okay. Oh boy. Skill issues. We have them. Easy there, Mr. Keese. Nothing. Holy shit. Alright. You can just go the other way. I would like to find something that doesn't instantly kill me. That is the goal. Okay. I don't know if those things will kill me, but that thing sure as hell will. Alright, where are we starting from? Start of here? Cool. I can deal with that. Really? You know what you signed up for, Happy. You know that I have a death counter for a reason. It's not because I just want to keep a track of how low they are. I would say they're like they look like Hershey's Kisses that have been sitting in your pocket for a little bit, and they've gotten real melty, but you have a chocolate tooth, so you want to finish them. I'd say that's about right. Oh. Damn, how many keys am I gonna get? I mean, clearly I'll need them, but... Alright. To the right now, y'all. Oh, we're in the unfortunately shaped dungeon. Oh, right. There's dark nuts over there. Okay. We're gonna try and figure this out. And by figure it out, I mean how to do this in a manner that is productive and won't get me immediately killed. Oh, nice. Here's the place I was before. More bombs. Alright, so I definitely am gonna need bombs to get somewhere. Oh, hey, we're back at this room. Oh, wait, know how I threw that boomerang sideways? I mean, I suppose if it was like a real boomerang, that'd be really easy to do, but... Ow, ow. Oh, they curse me and it doesn't let me use my stuff. Oh, good to know. Alright. There we go. 1, 2. Three. Not 4. Because that guy chose to be it. There we go. What? What even is that? Men, I need you all to go stand in a room with a single entrance and exit. Okay, sir, how many of us should be here? All of you. Just all of you. Alright. We need to save some bombs here, so... Oh, hey. If I remember correctly, in the intro scene, they called that a raft. Is there a particular reason you wanted to take every single bomb before you died? See, chat, sometimes I am good at what I do. Most times I'm not, mind you, but sometimes I am. Alright, well, there's only one. I definitely gotta go up. Got those two and then to the right. Okay. Well, let's explore up first. Is today that day? Well, we'll just have to sit here and find out, won't we, Happy? That's why it's called an adventure. Push you? No. Push you? Yes. Did you get the sword from the old man on top of the waterfall? No, I haven't. How would I have known this? Aside from just wandering around aimlessly. My favorite. I need to use keys to get to a key. Perfect. Yes, I know that... You hit the old man with your sword, he throws fireballs at you? Alright. We'll use that as our one rewind, because I do kind of want to see that. Each old man. This is what your generation gets for tanking the stock market. You know, you're pretty durable for an old guy. Alright. I'll leave you in peace. Alright, so we got one direction left to go, which is great if you are into British boy bands. Really? I definitely touched that. Don't give me that sass. Now I could kill them, but my secret senses are telling me, not just you, Happy, but my treasure senses are telling me that I can blow up this wall. Ooh. Alright, we got 4 claws, we got basically a piranha plant on steroids. Alright, F you, anyway. But, didn't think it would go that easy. And then, of course, we go south. Ah, damn it. I gotta complete the map. I mean, I'm a completionist at heart. Even if I'm not a completionist in skill. You know, I would say the most skilled thing that I've done completionist-wise lately is I do have 100% of the achievements in Hades. Hades 1, mind you, not Hades 2. I just bought that. I haven't played it yet. Come on, little guy. Yes, give me your fat stacks. Yeah, for the first time in a long time, Hap, we can actually say first try and mean it. Get that for life. Alright. So now that I have... Let's see what items I got. So the raft isn't selectable, so it must be something that happens automatically. Let's try and find a body of water. Is that a little dancing Link there? I'm down with that. I like that emote. Ah, yes. We'll just stay here. So, how about them Knicks? Yeah, anyway. Alright, so it doesn't automatically activate that way. Ooh, there's a port. And I'd like to get across this without being horrendously murdered. Sweet. Okay. I'm still missing level 2. I think we're gonna go back out and we're gonna look for level 2. He just walked me right into a guy. What was I supposed to do? Oh, wait. There was something I remember all the way on the right-hand side of the map. There was that series of platforms, and there was a heart container over there. Way down we go. And by down I mean to the right. Oh, of course, the guy that makes me invincible and can't take damage from anyone was the last guy I killed. Classic. Ooh, I don't think I visited this cave. What say you, cave wench? Okay, so it's another candle shield guy. A little more than a third way to a candle. We are about to hit an ad break, so we'll just go in this cave, drink some water while that ad runs. Refreshing. Oh, okay. So that is right then. Then I can run I can run that and get a candle and burn bushes. Good to know. Good to know. 130. Can you just like loan me the 130? That'd be great. No. No payday loans. Okay, so it must be higher up. That is weird, huh? Are you secretly subscribed to me? You wish. Yeah, actually, I do. Are you? Nailed it. No? You're not? Yeah, gonna... Darn. Okay, so the raft must only work at those green launching spots. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. I just need to remember square all the way to the right, like 3 up. Okay. Fair enough. I understand your Amazon is busy. Hey, welcome back, Kyle. You actually just caught us after an ad break started, so you're in a pretty good spot. Oh, what is trying to... No, Windows, I do not wish to start updating my machine. Jesus. Alright, Oh, thanks, Frankie. Appreciate the follow. It's another one down. Killing it, because that's how we do. But no, seriously, do appreciate that. Now you can follow along with my horrendously clumsy adventures to try and get good at video games. You know, you would think you do something as many hours as I do, play video games, and you'd be better at it. You'd be wrong. You would be wrong. But I don't have the candle yet. I'm still buckets short. I need to start making some dough. You know, from what I hear, if everyone on a Twitch stream subscribes, then you make more money in the Legend of Zelda NES for Switch Online. This may just be a clever ruse on my part. It's not. It's not a clever ruse at all. It's an incredibly unclever ruse. Alright. I am gonna go back left, because I still feel like left is the way that I haven't explored enough. Excuse me, sirs. Sirs, thank you. Oh, this should be, I think, the fair. Wow, I don't even need the ferry. Sure, I'll take the smooches, but on the way back home, I was dropping my sister off to the basketball. The guy who makes all the points. Nice. Where are we now? Alright, so we are... Hey, Blaze. Indeed, it is Lank from Pennsylvania. Oh, I didn't realize that hitting the select button just flat pauses the game mid-stride. Okay, that's kind of funny, though. Do not adjust your monitors. That was me simply epping with you. Okay, so now I'm back here. I got the raft. Ooh, more bombs. Yes, please. The Zelda remix. Well, that was nice of you to give them a ride back. I assume while you did so, you also told them about twitch.tv/the Krispy one. Obviously, I mean, that just kind of goes without saying. You know, has those things casually come up in conversation. Ooh, another fairy fountain. Not to stereotype, but if there's someone who's putting a lot of heart and effort into sports, they're probably not putting as much heart and effort, especially if they, I would assume, high school age, based on what you've kind of heard. And if that's the case, you know, they weren't even around when this game was, I mean, they're even less around than we were. So, alright, so I've already got arrows, I've already got bombs. Your shop is worthless to me currently, sir. Nope. Nope. Wait, I don't want to spend my money. Okay, so it's the middle guy. Now, I'll use my knowledge of Zawarudo to go back and... Oh! Boy, this is really expensive. Yeah, no shit. 250 for the blue ring, which I would assume will give me some kind of stat buff, and $60 for the most meatball on a pipe looking piece of meat. Like, that doesn't look like an actual piece of meat. It just looks like someone formed a meatball and pressed it on a tube. Alright. Also, that can't be good for your business, mate. Like... them sports guys. Always playing on their M-Box 570s. Now I gotta put my glasses down here. I can't see because I'm so old. Alright, now we visit the Mystical Fairy Fountain for a free heal. Oh. Why are you here alone, sir? Clearly something must have to happen there. Okay. Nintendo, it's time for you to take a little nap, because that was way too many things for you to handle. Ah, crap baskets. I'm back here again. Alright. Don't think I've been this way. And I really do just need to be killing these guys and getting as much money as possible. Nothing even for a double kill. It's hard out here for a pimp. Okay, you definitely look like you should be a bombable wall, or something at least. Okay, well, apparently my bombable wall senses only work in dungeons. Speaking of Kyle, I have now cleared dungeons 1 and 3. And we found dungeon 4. But I wanted to try and find dungeon 2 first. Alright, you know what, old lady? I'll pay you $10. Give me good info. I've been swindled. I've been bamboozled. And most of all, my trust has been betrayed. Let's see if we can find one here. Unless this is one of those, like, find a thing, come back here with the toenails of a fairy, and then she'll end up making you into a jam, and then once you're a jam, you can go over and find a toadstool, and the toadstool will transport you to a Mario world, and... Yeah, honestly, that sounds like something that would happen in an Escape from Monkey Island game. Alright. Wait. Goodness. Get my water bottle. Because I need to hydrate. Sounds like Link's Awakening. Yeah. Which, I guess that makes sense considering that Link's Awakening being on the Game Boy is going to be a lot more, you know, around this level. Because I don't remember, what year did Link's Awakening come out? I feel like it had to have been after both of these, obviously. And you just have nothing. Yeah, I don't know if you were here when we found the 6-pixel face old lady, Kyle, but she's chill. I asked her about the Knicks. She said she was more of a Nets fan, so I knew we didn't want to associate with her. So we're just gonna leave. Okay. Meet the old man at the grave. He's there looking for himself. He'll be using it soon. And this should be taking us back to basically the start. Yeah, this is right near the start of the game. Okay, so I am $25 short. So let's... Excuse me, sir. Mr. Octorok. Can I call you Ock? Ooh, big dollars. Now I need to... Okay, let's see if there's a bombable here. It's a secret to everybody. Alright, chat. I need... Place your bets. Not legally speaking, but... How much is this going to be? I'm going to guess $20. I think he's going to give me $20. It should be worth more. I had to bomb a wall to get it. Bombs are not cheap. So what we got here? We got 125, 52, 100. Does anyone got prices right it? Try and $1, Bob. 7. Ooh. Okay. So we got Skid with the low bid. Let's see what we have. $30. Well, Skid, you were the closest without going over, but $30. I am going right back to that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your business. Hey, buddy, I just bombed open a wall and spoke to a boblin. Give me a candle. Okay. So do I only get one per screen? Yeah, okay, so I get one handle per screen. So I need to make sure that I use it right. At least it's infinite. That's nice. I appreciate that. So yeah, now I can just be like, fire. I can kill things. Oh, hell yeah, I can. Oh, it hurts me too? Yeah, dumbass, it's fire. Of course it hurts you. I've been this way. Yeah, hit him with the PK fire. Ooh, it has multiple hitboxes. That's nice. Doesn't help if you don't aim right. Oh, this cave. Okay, well, I need to make back a little bit of that money. So now this guy's just got that stuff. Your stock is old news, man. Nope. Alright, so this was around, if I remember correctly, Frankie, this was around where you were saying there was a burnable spot? Like... Turn the whole screen, hell yeah. I don't need your candle, homie. I already got a candle. You literally can't hold a candle to me. One of you wanna drop some hearts? That'd be nice. Well, that looks suspicious. Did you have to bring me to level 8? You know, okay, so that was the boss of the last world, and he's the first guy in the first room. Yeah, no. No. Oh. Give. Stab the girl. Get the fairy. Okay, it's not full health, but it's better than no health. Alright, what are we looking at? Just about 9 o'clock. Alright. I am going to leave this on a screen with no enemies. Can I do this? Sweet. Alright, I'm going to leave this on a screen with no enemies. Use the bathroom. I will be... Drunk fairy, nice. I will be right back. apparently. It is time to hydrate. Out with the old, in with the new. Cheers. Alright, so... that's 8. Let's see what happens if we go up. More bombs. Bombs are always good. Bros. Bro-rias. Ooh, that looks promising. You ass. Maybe not. Let's go back to the forest. Actually, I'm gonna bomb that wall. Here's a chance for everyone to redeem themselves. Now we know the last one was 30. So I would assuming that these are all going to be in implements of 10. So if the last one was 30, this time I'm going to say 20 would be my bet. So we got a 60. We got a Gordon Freesman. I don't know how much that's worth, Happy. 21. You're that guy. You're that guy, Kyle. 50 for sure this time. You double or nothing, Blaze. 6. 30 again. All right. I mean, if he just wants to keep giving me 30 bucks over and over again, I am not going to tell him no. Yeah, but you have to think, Kyle, this is 30 1980s dollars. So if it's 1980s dollars, that's like $700 of today's money. But yeah, being born in 1989, I always love to throw out the, you know, I am a child of the 80s. In the most literal technical terms, like I can tell people, yeah, I was born in the 80s. Ooh. Alright, this is probably like Dungeon 6 or something stupid, but I like to be like, yeah, I was born in the 80s, and people are like, oh, you remember this, this, and this? And I'm like, no, I was only alive for 6 months of the 80s, thank you. Oh, level 2. Alright. We're cooking now. We found level 2. I'm really glad these statues don't come alive, because if this was all dragons, I would be screwed. So upper right, upper right, upper right. Also, I apparently have a key that I never used. Oh, I'm getting snacked. Did they not? But yeah, I've got a key from another dungeon. Actually, yeah, let me open my book here. Those are... Let's see if they are ropes in this one. Yep. It's gonna be real hard to... Wow. See? Can't you read that book? Isn't that book great? Isn't it just fantastic to be able to read that book? Thanks a lot, camera. They are ropes. So they are called ropes in this. I do appreciate how they have in the enemy guide rocks. Like, it's not anything, it's just a rock. Oh, well, it does kind of tell me. Again, I'm apparently holding a green screen. But it does tell me that the rings have the damage that I wear. That's good to know. And if I can get a red candle, then I can use it several times per room. That's handy. Alright, book. Away with ye. Nope ropes though. That's pretty good. I give you full props there. Danger noodles. Although that could mean something completely different. Ow. Are just all the enemies in here? Ropes? Ooh. Okay, so my treasure is in the all the way upper left. What am I looking at so far? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Okay. See, I wish that these walls were more clear. Like, if this was bombable or this was bombable, it would say, like the later Zelda games. I kind of get, it does give more of an air of mystery, though. Like, if you can just bomb through walls without knowing. Okay, I definitely should be able to bomb through something if they're going to give me this many. What do we got in here? Huh. On the map, on the map, on the map. It's a map. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's try it. Yeah, alright. Oh, Bluegrass. Can I burn you? Yes. Will it do much? No. Oh, these things are shooting that same crap that the... Oh, that's not good. That's a bad time had by all. Bad time had by all. Well, not these guys. Those guys don't care. All right. Yeah, apparently so. Oh, Sonny, why are you running around all willy-nilly? I appreciate them dropping all this cash, but at the same time, I'd really just kind of prefer the health back. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. We're not attacking that room until we have more health. I'm sorry? Alright, alright. Not quite sure. Didn't think it would actually take that much health from me. Cash is nice, you need to be alive to spend it. That's true. That's why I try not to spend, you know, make all the big dollars and not use them. You only got so much time to spend your cash before you're gone. Now, that being said, if you set up generational wealth for children and dependents and relatives, that's a different matter. But, I don't have one of those. It's the children. I don't have that one. Hey, Jellies, do you want to drop some health? No. Alright. Cool. At least that guy's chill. He dropped some health for me. What I think I'm gonna do is, aside from kill all these nope ropes and get even fatter stacks, is I'm gonna use the bow and arrow since I do have a pretty reliable supply of arrows now. And I'll try and use these to kill these guys. Was that 2? Ooh, upgraded boomerang? Upgraded boomerang. Oh, wow. That thing goes the whole damn screen now. You mean it cost me $12 to kill those guys? Nuts. I do find it interesting that in this game so far, everything that's been a stronger version of something has been blue. The blue rupees are stronger, the blue boomerang is stronger. I wonder if that's going to hold true or if it's just kind of the way it is now. The Dongo dislikes smoke. I didn't realize him and Nate Dogg had beef. There are way too many of these. Oh, oh yeah. Give me that good. There we go. Alright, so it's dropping more bombs, which means that if this is the Dodongo room, I have played Ocarina of Time and some of the other ones, so I know that in those games you need to use bombs and the Dodongo eats them. I'm going to assume it's the same case here. So let's find out. Two bombs. Alright. Well, Kyle, you didn't wait to bomb some Dodongos. You just did it, and they died. Now we got a Triforce. That's 3. And we are, we're making some progress here. I wonder if I can go above 100 rupees. Like, it doesn't look like I should be able to, because it only has room for that. But we're about to find out, hopefully. Okay, so... remember... I don't know why I only got hit once there, but I'll take it. Missed. Now I know if I get back to the lake, I can take the rake, mainly on the plate. Nope. Oh, it just gets rid of the X. Okay, so now I have 100 rupees. You know, looking at this kind of looks like a turtle shell. Like, or I should say a snail. Like, there's a little snail head. There's a little snail tail body. Give me heals. I mean, she's underutilizing her business. I would pay for a service that gives full heals. But she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to do it. I can't force her. Really? Yeah, whatever. There we go. And I think one of these is burnable. Boy, this is really expensive. Oh, wait. Dudes, that meat is ridiculously expensive, but that's 30 rupees cheaper, and I can get a better shield. What was the cost of the other ones? Like 200. Oh, yeah, duh. I should have known that I would have more than the ability to get 100 rupees. That one item costs like 240. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get the shield. Hell yeah. That thing's the size of my whole body. Can I block these? That's all I care about. Yes! Okay, so I think I'm going in the right direction. But only if I go this way. Also, I keep trying to go... Yep, there it is. Alright. Level 4. And still have a key that I apparently didn't use in one of the last dungeons. I was on the wrong item. That is totally fine. Oh, who are you guys? Stunnable, at least. Oh wait, you turn into bats? And you have the same 4 eyes as the creepy granny outside, so I can only assume you are her true form. Or maybe it's like 2 bats stacked in a trench coat. It does work. Well, Kyle, you were kind of right before. I do have the ability to light things up with my candle. Yeah, I agree. That actually is... I can't think of all the other Zelda games I've played. I can't think of another one where your keys actually do transfer over. I'd have to say this is probably the only one that lets you do that. Sir, I need you to stop hopping. Or if you're gonna hop, at least hop on pop. Dr. Seuss said so. Alright. See your hydrate. Ah, triple Q. Damn. I was kind of hoping it would get to him before it got me, but... You merely adopted the darkness. I guess it's a really damn good thing that I got the candle before I came here. This would have been a huge pain in the neck. Alright, let's figure out this room together, chat. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why are you running? Okay, yeah, this one I kind of want to have the candle. Ugh. Bombable wall, perhaps? Bombable wall, no haps. Fair enough, game. I definitely have to kill all of these guys before I can get in. Yep. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. If those are what I think they are, let's consult the book again. Those are likes. Yep, that's exactly what I thought they were. So those big fleshlight looking suckers there are going to eat my shield if I do not kill them first. And I literally just spent all that money on it. And apparently they take like 8,000 hits to kill. Yeesh. I'd like some pancakes. There's a random question for you, chat, while I'm doing my best not to lose my shit. French toast, pancakes, or waffles? You have to pick one. Sorry, that's just fine to me. Right. Oh good, the likes didn't come back. So we've got, let's see, one vote for French toast sticks. Good call there. Got a vote for waffles. Skid, feel free to elaborate. Would you rather have... Oh, yes. Yes. Would you rather have Belgian waffles or quote-unquote American waffles? Classic American style waffles. Oh, interesting. So it only goes one space. Okay, so that means I'm gonna need to get to this room from the left. Circle back around. Yeah, okay. We can do that. French toast, better than waffles, better than pancakes, but won't refuse any. Now, if you want to be extra chunky, you can always waffle French toast or pancakes. Just saying. You can also waffle cinnamon rolls. Alright. I have to say, one thing that I don't like, but I understand why they do it, is that you don't restart with full health. You only start with partial health. It does make sense because then you could just kind of bulldoze your way through dungeons and there would be no consequence for messing up. But I'm gonna need to stop at a ferry real quick on my way out of here. Been to this room? Yes. Ugh. I didn't have to kill any of them. I like that the ladder shows up. Everything else is pure darkness, but the ladder's like, don't worry, brah. I'm here for you. See, I asked you these questions, chat, because I'm not the biggest sweet eater, so I need perspective from people who aren't me. Because unlike some people in this world, I actually value other people's opinions. It's the weirdest thing. Wait. Okay. Ooh, so this should get me the map. Nice. And I am in... I don't even know what the shape of this dungeon's supposed to be. Oh, hey buddy. Crap. Yes, get out of here. Walk into the waterfall. Okay, so that's 2 mentions of waterfalls. And I am out of keys. How am I out of keys? I came into this place with an extra key. How am I out of keys? Let's just do a nice quick restart back to the beginning of the dungeon. Wait, did I explore that first room? I had to have, right? Yeah, okay, I definitely explored that room. And I realize now what these guys kind of look like. To me, they look a little bit like the plushie that Kate Sith rode on in Final Fantasy VII. Like the Moogle plushie. You guys just drop jack nothing, so I don't even know why I'm bothering with you aside from wanting to die more. Oh, good time to run an ad while I'm running back to where I should be. Alright. Okay, so this is definitely the room I was already in before. Oh, you bastards! Can I blow up? Push one of these, maybe? Ooh, hell yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm definitely dying here. There's too many dudes from one link to deal with, only on half a heart. Okay, so that's that, which leads back to the other room. There's no sense in unlocking it, because that's just going to do that. I'm probably going to run into another one, so... Candle. I can't say! Alright, we're chugging along. We're getting through here. We know where we're going. We know where we've been. Other song lyrics that probably rhyme with that. I do appreciate how they just go absolutely flying away from you. That does make that a little bit easier to get around. Alright, so now we're going to go to the right. Nope. Need to go up on spot. Right? Yeah, that's got to be up a spot. Yep, I was right. That is a very slowly rotating link. Nice. It also is funny because on my screen it looks like it's holding up Happy's. So, I'm down with that. Okay. I can't throw the candle as soon as I walk in because it's dark as shit. Really? This feels like a trap. Like I should be pushing one of these or something. Yeah, whatever. You know what? I'm actually gonna use some bombs. Potentially. Nice. Killed him. One shot. One kill. Well, I mean, One shot, one kill on those guys. I'll take it. Trusty Boomerang, why did I ever doubt you? Apparently these keys don't get tired at all. They just keep flying indefinitely. He says as they immediately stop. What do we got? Oh, we got a Hydra. Please tell me these block his magical projectiles. Okay. So he eats those. Doesn't deal any of that. Oh, and now I'm completely out of bombs. Okay. I think there, the Hydra. Slice his throat. And well, if you know the Tenacious D song, you know the rest of that lyric. There, the crevasse. Fill it with your mighty juice. Almost forgot that there were bats in that room. Nearly ran headlong into. Please tell me they don't come back. Okay, so now I know. Down and around. Need to kill all of these guys? No. I just need to push this rock. Or was it I needed to kill everyone? Sometimes murder is the answer, friends. The shield does nothing. Like, that was intentionally... I sat there and took the shot to see if it did it, and the shield did nothing. It is kind of amusing to me, though, how you get so little, like, in terms of supplies in the actual dungeons. The dungeons are very much a... You in here? Okay, cool. Deal with it. Always killed bats in trench coats. I've been saying that since the 80s when I was born. not think I was getting out of that unscathed. Prove that the arrows didn't work unless I was just missing. You might be right, Kyle. I might need to actually get up next to the Hydra. 1, 2. I do like his little stampy feet, though. Yep. Well, I thought so. Alright, so plan now. We are going to go outside of the dungeon. We're going to stock up on some health. And then we are going to go back into the dungeon. But first, I need to check this. It's very important. All right, good. I think if I can get through the whole dungeon with the sword beam, and I can get there and fight him with the sword beam, I have a better chance. Not a great chance, but a better chance. Actually, hang on. There we go. I'm gonna screen cap that and use that for something. First, let's see. Now the real key is getting through this dungeon again without getting hurt. Okay, so come on. Easy there, Huggy Bear. Son of a bitch. Well, it's at least more health than I had previously. What the f- No. gonna reset. That was one of the rules. As much as I would like to. I'll only break my no resetting rule for a fresh subscription to my channel. Just be a huge shill. I'll only break my rules for large, copious amounts of money. Smooth. And congratulations, I'm exactly back where I was. Why did... My sword did not fire there, and that was very odd and frustrating. Alright, time to beat this guy with one heart. Well, there's part of my problem. I don't need to hit his body, I need to hit his head. You know what, now that I know this, let's try this again. There's way too many bouncy boys. Same thing I did last time. Ran head first into the bat room. Can't seem to get through the bat room without taking some damage. It's a real problem at this point. I have a deep affinity and connection to bats, actually, Kyle. I was born the day after a bat visited my mom. That's a true story. Walked into it. There's also the thought I have of maybe I will. Well, first let's save. See, the game does my death counter for me. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. So it's gonna deposit me out into the main world every time I save. Yeah, alright. What was it I wanted to get out in the main world? Obviously the fairy healing, want that. Want to look for the sword. I'm gonna put my water bottle out. A lot of death needed to hydrate. Ah. Even better talk than the old lady. So I still have the bigger shield. Still have... It's kind of funny to think that you could just farm money and just get keys. Just constantly be buying keys. That seems like not the right way to play the game. But, back in the 80s, and this is all you had, maybe that was how you got through it. Right, well, I am at full health. Yeah, I'm gonna do just a quickie here. I'm gonna look at... I want to see if I'm right. I was right. Whoa, look at that beauty. Anyway, I'm kidding. So I should be able to get the other sword now. So let's try to find where it is, because the game... I intentionally didn't read the page that tells me where to find it, just that the sword does exist. If I can get a sword that's gonna make me even 1% better, then we have to take that 1% as an absolute certainty. Oh, wait. Duh. We need to go do the other thing first. We need to go get the platform that was all the way at the very, very, very far right edge of the map. It said it had a heart container. Oh, wait. And they also said to walk into the waterfall. Can't swear that this is the waterfall he was referring to, but, you know, can't hurt. Pay me and I'll talk. Oh, you can screw right on off. Your sister was a huge jerk. Oh, shit. Is that a Linnell? We got a white sword, folks. No longer looks like a big log of poo. What else is up here? another infinite loop? Or are you just really tall? You're just really tall. Okay. Oh. Ass. And here's 5. Okay. Alright, chat. We got about 30 minutes left in the stream here. I will leave this up to you. Would you rather see me go back, conquer 4, beat the crap out of that Hydra, or find out what's in number 5? Or, because I don't even know if I can do number 5 yet. I might need an item from number 4. I'm getting... Hang on. It's faint, but I'm getting a hint that chat wants me to do Dungeon 5. Also, those were mummies. I'm not fighting mummies right now. Oh, it's the bonbons. Alright, so if anyone who's ever seen any like online discourse, these things are called Pols voice, P-O-L-S voice, and they had a very unique interaction in this game. Here, you just kill them, like that's all it is. But the manual says that they're weak to loud noises, and in the original Japanese version, you could yell into the microphone, which the second controller had a microphone, and it would allow you to basically beat them in one hit without ever hurting them, which admittedly is kind of sick. Alright, so we're gonna go back, we're gonna find a fairy fountain, get super jacked up on Jamba Juice, and then jaunt merrily through that dungeon, slay the Hydra, kiss the girl. I don't know where the girl is, we're just making it up as we go. And barring kissing the girl, if we can't find that, we're kissing a guy. Because Link doesn't care. You see his green eyeliner? You think Link cares? It's true. Love is love. Doesn't matter what gender, what you're feeling, what you're doing. Everyone is allowed to make the mistake of being in a relationship. I kid. I mean, everyone is allowed to make mistakes and be in relationships, but that has no bearing on anything else. Are you? That's what I get. That's what I get. Can I not? Ma'am, those mean men hurt me. Alright. Just give him the voice that I gave to Hugh Pow. Yeah, alright kid, I'll heal you, but I don't care. You better get out of here before I start charging you. Alright. We're here, our path is clear, let's get into it. Alright, let's see what we got now. I'm not fighting no trenchcoat bats. What is this, Castlevania Fridays? Mein Gott. Speaking of Castlevania Fridays, though, I will be starting that next week. So if anyone is interested in some historical context and watching me die in another traditionally hard NES Castlevania game, stop on by. Yeah, Frankie, since this is your first time here, want to give you the full rundown. So typically I do these on Tuesdays, and I do a series right now called A to Z with Krispy, where I'm running through alphabetically all the different games from my childhood that I either wanted to beat and never did, never had an opportunity to, or just a game that I know really well. So far it's mostly been games that I haven't played all the way through. Right now, obviously, I'm on L for Legend of Zelda. But then I'm going to be starting my streams of Castlevania to get ready for the new Belmont's Revenge, or sorry, Belmont's Curse game that's going to be coming out later this year. I'm a huge Castlevania head, and I figure what better way to get prepped for it than to do some streams and just stream all of them in one go. So I'm going to be doing them chronologically as they would appear in universe. So next week on Friday, I'm going to be starting with Castlevania 3 and then working my way forward. Scene 1 and 2. Yeah, the classics. Have you ever seen any of the anime that was on Netflix? I will admit, it is not a good representation of the plot of the games, so I wouldn't recommend it if you're looking for the truest plot, but it is a very good series overall, in my feelings. Haven't seen it. Yep. Like I said, I can give it a recommendation, especially if you don't mind a little more adult style. Very good. Kind of dark. Should be. It's gothic horror. But I will be giving a rundown as much as I can of story placement of things as they go. So that's going to be starting next Friday. Should be roughly around the same time frame that I start these, which is 7:30 Eastern. Oh, do his orbs fizzle out? They do not. Wow, those things hit fast. That's too dark for this stream. I won't do that. But yeah, they definitely hit a lot quicker than I would expect, especially where you've got two heads concerned. It's one of those things you would think that they would have either a better signal in between the attacks, like, oh hey, each roar is going to be one shot, but it seems to just kind of be random from what I can tell. Now, I mean, I'm sure with this game having been out for... Wait, did this say that came out in 1986? Okay, so that's right, this is the 40th anniversary then. I knew I was old, but jeez. I wonder if there were people back in the day, I'm sure there had to have been, who struggled with dungeons like this, and then they just ground the rupees to get that ring that one shop sells. So each hit takes a full heart. Oh, come on, dude. So that means that at the best chance, if I go in there with only 3 hearts, then I'm not getting out. I'm only getting 3 hitted. You missed a heart, Hap. I have 6 now. I mean, admittedly, not in my plethora of inventory, but you. Apparently, these guys take a single hit too. So each one of these guys hits as hard as the final boss of the dungeon. That's crazy. Oh, this was never going to be that kind of challenge run. Again, my lack of skill determines that any run of a video game is naturally going to be a challenge run. Yeah, barring how this all turns out, I will be taking a short trip to the fairy fountain. It's 2 broken hearts. Real soon. Triple kill. Oh, what? They fly now? Kyle, they fly now. Expletive deleted. Yes, thank you, Happy. First try. I'm not meaning to do this. I do actually mean I'm not meaning to do that. Was funny, though. Alright, so now we know where Dungeon 5 is. I say I'm not getting into Dungeon 5 tonight, because I highly doubt that I'm going to make it through all of that. So I'd say we'll just farm and chat a little bit for the next 15 or so minutes. Feels good though. Definitely feels good. We still have to figure out, alright, so things that I know I need to do for next time. I know that I need to do level 5, obviously. Oh, you know what? While we're here, instead of just chilling and killing, let's go get that heart container. I know that I will need to get more heart containers, because I'll eventually need to find where the big sword is at, because there's supposed to be 2 sword upgrades based on the title screen. Now I will take all of these monies. It is nice that they only take 2 hits now, though. Did I already expend everything I needed from this one? Yep. Buy something. I already have all the things. What do I care? Buy it anyway. Yeah, I want more keys. Right, this was level 8. No. I don't even know how many... Oh, did it really move me to the left side of the screen so I have to go back around? Not cool game. I don't even know if there's only 8 levels. You know, there could end up being more than that. No, I think I'm too far down. Need to go back up. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense that it was 8 levels, because I got 8 pieces of the Triforce that I need to recover, so... Alright. Let's whoop this fool with my bow and arrow skills. Not my nunchuck skills, but my bow and arrow skills. Nice. I mean, I'll farm money. You don't have to tell me 2 times. What did you have? Nothing, because I already got everything from you. Right, and then this was the moving staircase of it all. And then this takes me back here. Cool. I think I'm actually right near level 5, so I might just save it there. It should be this... Yeah, it's this long, tall piece. Yeah, I mean, considering I'm kind of lost everywhere I go, so... And then then this jerk spawns in the middle of everything. Oh, they all freeze now. Ooh. Hello. The power of Zawarudo stops you all. What? There's 2 entrances to level 5? That makes no real sense. I mean, I can use this to farm money, apparently. We'll take a peek, we'll take a peek. Wow. Those things hit even harder than the last boss did. All I have to say is I am very glad that I got the white sword. So this was from that era of time where, oh, we remember when you beat that boss and it was real difficult? Yeah, now he's just a regular ass enemy. I have no bombs, so I can't kill him. Thanks, room. I don't know what I would have done without that $5. Ronald, where are my hamburgers? More dark nuts. Cool, cool. Oh, and they're invulnerable to arrows. Aren't they just sweethearts? The fact that I am collecting all of these keys is not boding well. Are you going to give me something, Room? Yes, you are. You are going to give me my final death for the evening. And hey, my account and the game's count together, like Count Dracula and Count Von Count from Sesame Street. Alright. We're chatting, we're splatting. Yeah. Ugh. That was a thing. I'm gonna take these off. Ugh. My eyeballs no longer need to function. But I think that was, admittedly, died a lot more than I would have liked to have, but I think we were pretty efficient. You know, I didn't think I'd get through 4 dungeons in one sitting. Definitely thought it would take longer than that. I got 64 bucks, 3 keys, a bunch of items. So, I mean, I think we're in a good place. I will be back slightly shorter, obviously, since I'll be streaming on Tuesday next week. So, less than a week until we do that. And then we'll start doing the Friday streams. Yeah, I think that's really all I got. I almost... So, for my job, I have to do a lot of meetings and interpersonal stuff. And I really have to not let it affect my normal speech pattern when I'm not at work. So I'm wrapping up the stream and there's a part of me that's just like, all right, well, if there's anything else that you guys need from me, please let me know. Just contact me, message me, do that. And I'm like, no, idiot. It's not work. They're not going to message you about things. They're not going to go, hey, Chris, I was playing Helldivers the other day and I realized I wasn't dying enough. Do you have any tips on how to do that? I'd be like, not right now, but give me a moment. I'll load it up and see what I can figure out. Yeah, look at this PowerPoint. Thankfully, I do not have to do PowerPoints in my job. So, Slack messaging, don't do that to me, Happy. Do not do that to me. I love the people I work with. They're great people. So many messages, though. So this actually was from a thrift store back where I used to live. Now let me pull this up. And it's just the full... Now if you want the real experience, we're also rocking some Zelda jammies. Hell yeah. So we're full on tonight, man. Unfortunately, I do need to see because I'm blind as crap without these, so... Yep. Thrift Santa. Thrift Santa got it for me. But... Alright, let's see here. Do this. Right. Well, I think it is time before another ad rolls. I really don't want to roll an ad when I'm right at the end of the stream, so... Kyle, Happy, Frankie, Dilla, I know Crow was in here, Blaze was in here, Skid's in here, anyone else who's been hopping, lurking, doing whatever, appreciate you all stopping by. Yep. Although that capital L doesn't look... looks like I is for Zelda. Appreciate everyone stopping by. If you want to hop back next week, Frankie, like I said, it's going to be on Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern. I do have the calendar on my Twitch, so you can follow there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you guys go for now. And then see everybody next week for more Zelda and for Castlevania. Fingers crossed. Stay crispy. See everybody later. Where's my ending stream code? Ah, there it is. Now I'll see everyone later.